I didn't see you there. Welcome to Junior Engineering. We're about to demonstrate our TEG. Here we have our thermoelectric generator. We have our ice bath here, and then we're pouring hot water on this side. It was about 80 degrees when we started.
So this is our temperature, our temperature of the cold side. And once Nate fixes this up,
Now the temperature over here.
now we have a temperature of the hot side. That's about right. Okay, and then in the middle we have the voltage across the super cap, which we're referring to as our storage circuit in this case.
And that we started with zero voltage or power there in our super cap, and we're already up to about 600 millivolts and climbing as the heat across that is creating our voltage out. A few things that we ran into when we were running experiments on this was the contact resistance, and we needed pressure, so we kind of taped around here to create the pressure on the TEG for the heat sinks, so that there was no contact resistance. And also just sealing, we used silicone to seal up the acrylic reservoirs. As you can see, the temperature difference on the hot side is dropping as we go, and the cold side is climbing a little bit, but not much compared to the cold or to the hot side. So we just modeled this as this just maintaining a constant temperature near zero, and then the hot temperature dropping.
Yeah. So like basically a big thing we found was that acrylic has a pretty decent thermal expansion at boiling water. So we had to modify the hot side temperature, and we found that to be about 80 to 85 degrees is pretty acceptable, where it won't break bonds very often, and it's a better sealant that way. Also, in terms of charging our supercap, obviously we understand that the supercap voltage or the capacitor voltage is exponential, and so it asymptotically approaches whatever voltage it's being supplied with. So a problem with our system and TEG systems in general, if you can't keep a constant temperature difference or a constant temperature on the hot side, then your voltage that the supercap is seeing is going to decrease over time.
As the temperature is dropping, the voltage climbs a lot less. So now we'll demonstrate on the actual Mendocino motor. We'll bring it over here. And so this doesn't quite have enough power or voltage to keep our motor going for too long, but as you can see, the voltage across it
it's about almost a volt you can see across it. So that's not the full. We can charge it. We can charge this cap to a higher voltage, and we have talked to Josh and Scotty, and they are able to maximize over the full time of our runtime of the TEG to maximize the power out and make the most use out of what we're outputting. And so we had the runtime today and experimentally of about 25 minutes until the power we were outputting just wasn't useful to the storage circuit. So then we can talk about the enhancements we could have towards the next phase. You can take that.
And then, so part of that would be a better storage circuit where we can collect more of our power and store that better than just using this single super cap. And then another enhancement would be changing some of the resistors or network in this motor circuit board, and that would allow us to run the motor at a lower voltage and current, which we're able to produce with our TEG.